bottom, tone bot, draped up and dripped out. What's good with y'all, man? This is DallazMan with level1gaming.com. Once again with the homie Baron J, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. What's good with you?
Man, I'm out here living a dream, man. It's freaking wild. We back. I know it's a level 1, but this is really level 2 because you leveled up because it's the second episode and we here and we ready and we out here making things happen and feeling good and all this other stuff and
All that other stuff.
yeah, all that other stuff.
We out here, shooting shit. You know what we do. You know how we
Oh, yeah.
like to be. You might notice something a little different today than yesterday or the day before. That different thing is on my chest like the S on Superman. What's up?
See, we need a soundboard.
Superman. Boom.
Dropping bombs.
Yeah, but
Thank you, love. Oh yeah,
I know you see what it is, but well,
it's going down.
It's a habit. I snack every podcast, no matter whose podcast I go to. And just luckily enough, this our shit, so we can do what we want. We can be as annoying as we feel like we want to be.
It's going down all the way.
Oh yeah, I can be out here, nappy face. Y'all, Lucky Baron ain't got the bonnet on today.
I literally took it off because I was like, I ain't gonna go all the way. Let me have some sense. My mama might watch.
Your mama probably wear a bonnet. I'm sure she understand.
Yeah, but
if anybody knows the power of the bonnet, it's the black woman.
Mm-hmm. That's a whole different thing too. Like down south bonnet and West Coast bonnet. Like when I go down south, I see people rocking the bonnet all day. Heck, my aunties down. Yeah, my aunties go to work with their bonnets on.
See, they real.
Like, yeah. And I'm sitting here eating. It is delicious,
man. So, okay, in case y'all was wondering, I don't know if we have a super long show for y'all. Like, we have a habit of, going on tangents and going off and talking about all types of stuff. And last, we like to give y'all a good 45 minutes to an hour, but sometimes you get to chilling, turn to like an hour and a half. You know how I go. That said, on today's subject, we might have a little bit to talk about. I'm gonna try to shorten it for y'all so y'all can enjoy the rest of your Friday, go party and bullshit. But we're talking about how they do stuff in real life. Let me pull this out while I'm talking.
Yeah,
they do stuff in real life sometimes. Us super fans, us people that's just really interested in the stuff that we interested in. Every now and then, we gotta try to make it come to life. I saw a really good example of that in this right here. If you can see it, it's the Guinness Book of World Records 2017. This is the Gamers Edition.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite games, one of my favorite series, Batman Arkham, just happened to be in it because the dude created a cosplay that hit a world record for the most working gadgets. Wait, let me read this and make sure we got this right.
You want to put the right info out there.
Yeah, it's a dude from the UK that, if I'm just being real, is kind of like, he kind of looked like the stereotypical UK white man. I'm not even going to lie to you. He looked like what you would imagine the Animaniacs would have drawn a man from the UK as. That's pretty much it. Oh,
dang.
I mean, it's not bad because the man looks damn good in his cosplay. He's damn good at his job. I'll read this. Cosplayer Julian Checkley, UK, pictured, made a huge splash on the gaming festival circuit by building and wearing a Batman suit based on the Arkham Origins game. Special effects mastered by Trey, Checkley spent 3 months in his studio in Ireland loading up his mega creation with 23 working gadgets, the most functioning gadgets on a cosplay suit. That's the actual record. The most functioning gadgets on a cosplay suit. He managed to get 23 on a bat suit.
That's what she said.
That's also what she said. Matter of fact, hold on, wait. Let me pull this up for y'all because y'all got to see it for yourself. So, like the Arkham games, their whole tagline was like, "Be the Batman." He brought that to, he gave that a whole new meaning.
Oh, you weren't lying.
Oh, you see what I mean?
He does. I'm mad. He does look like what I would imagine Animaniacs would draw.
I'm
Like,
sorry, dude. I swear, look, we're not trying to make fun of you. Like, we really are saying that this is dope. Like,
I'm
look at the
actually low key
craftsmanship.
jealous because old dude over here with the functioning bat suit.
Keep in mind,
Like,
all of the stuff we looking at, he made this.
oh, so he's just he's a oh, he's a designer, like overall, period.
Special effects designer.
Got you.
So he was able to put together all these different gadgets, working gadgets. So he got like the rebreather, which I guess really comes in handy right now. All things considered. He got the grapple gun. I think they'll show a few of these. Look at the quality of that cowl though. Like,
bro, that's what I'm saying. The cowl is everything. Because what's Batman without a cowl?
I'm pretty sure that's just his phone, his gauntlet. That's kind of cheating, but it works, I guess. So there's the screen in the gauntlet. There's the grappling gun. There's a flashbang, quote unquote, because it does the flash thing. I think smoke pellets, batarangs.
Hey, what
GPS
you think
tracker.
he'd be at home practicing the batarang though?
You know how long it would have taken, even for me. You know how long it would take for the novelty of this to wear off.
Yeah, like I know my family would absolutely be sick of me.
I'll be
If
doing
I'm being
annoying
100%
stuff.
honest. Yeah,
I'll
I'd
be
be
doing
like,
annoying
oh,
stuff just to set up a punchline. Like I might like bump into you. Like, who you think you are? I'm Batman. Like
I'm
I do
Batman.
stuff just for that.
Whenever I call my kids, I would legit put up the damn the bat signal. Oh, he really throwing stuff at cars.
Yeah, link. There you go.
The tracker. Oh, he got trackers.
Yeah,
Bro.
I don't know how far it go because I think they said it was Bluetooth, but you know,
Stop. He was like, oh my god, they're around the corner. They
it's-
went left.
it was just supposed to be a cosplay. It's just supposed to be. Oh yeah, the fireball shooters. Yeah, Batman. I don't know when Batman was seeing.
Oh, he
people's
got
eyebrows
healing.
off.
He got healing kits. Like, sustenance.
Yeah, it's a
What is
real
that?
thing.
When his sugar low,
Look,
like he got
yeah, that's a bat signal. Little flashlight.
like.
They didn't all have to be cool. They just all had to function. But he got the shurikens. Oh, he got a camera. That's dope.
He said it didn't have to be cool. It just had to function.
Wait, did you notice the first aid spray? Like the med kit?
Watch out.
Oh, that's the most important one.
Bang. The bat flask.
That's the most important one. I don't know if Bruce Wayne would approve, but
Hey, he said that's the numbing agent.
yeah, that's almost like they had to.
Batman.
I'm not gonna lie, it makes him kind of look like evil with the rebreather in. But
He does look like a villain. He
Like-
out there reading a book about himself. That sounds like some Batman stuff.
He's
Hey, what's up,
pulling off
Flames?
What's
So
happening with you?
basically,
He's pulling.
basically, Dallas is over here flaming old dude
I'm not-
for being the best functioning Batman out here, and he outright said that all the gadgets work. They just ain't had to be cool.
They don't
He
have
got
to
the
be
Bluetooth,
cool.
so Batman can track you for up to 3 feet.
Not on a cool, you know, like sometimes and like me and you will be talking, right? We'll be on Discord or something. I might leave my phone behind, like, you know, I might be cooking. Who knows what I'm doing? I get up and leave the room and not remember that my phone's not in my pocket. And before I'm on the other side of the house, that's it. I sense a disturbance in the forest all of a sudden. So I know you're not tracking nobody to the next block with no damn Bluetooth GPS tracker.
He said, I just, you know.
But technically they function. Like I don't want it to seem as if I'm picking this dude apart because I'm not. Because it's
a dope ass outfit.
Top 5 best cosplays, and it aged very well because like you need that in COVID. Like look at this.
I wonder if he out there beating up people without mask at night.
I mean, when you know who Batman is, I don't know if that's gonna work out the same way.
He said,
but hold on, pause. We gotta go back. Once again, it doesn't have to be cool; it just has to function. This is legit his phone. Look at this.
Bro, oh no, stop.
But it's dope though. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I gotta stop looking because the longer I stare, the more plot holes. Like I spot like nah.
He said,
Sir, you deserve this record though. I'm not even gonna
yeah.
lie.
Oh, he earned that.
I make it
Oh
sound
yeah.
worse than it is. I'm really just being nitpicky, but you absolutely deserve this record. I'm talking as if he ever gonna see this.
Hey, you never know, man. He might be a avid follower of Level 1 Gaming.
He might be. That being said, um, you know what? Let's put this bat suit thing on while we doing this because we want to see more bat
That's
suits. But no, oh no, we're not doing Raid Shadow Legends though. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody that could possibly
We are
be
not
watching this
paid
because
or sponsored by them.
low key I lose a little bit of respect if like first 5 minutes of your video I see a like Raid Shadow Legends ad because we all know the game not good. So don't even try to play us like that.
Look, the Dallas is the only reason I haven't signed up for Raid Shadow Legends. Because I was ready to sell out on y'all and make this money.
It's not me. It's the fact that you know I'm not lying.
Look, it's Dallas. I respect this man, and this is the creative director. And Boss Man was like, "Hey, none of that Raid Shadow Legend shit. I don't want that near level 1." And I was like, "All right, I got you."
That being said, oh, this reminds me of something. You remember the Nicolas Cage Superman suit, like the
Yes,
pictures. Oh
I
my
wanted
goodness.
the Nicolas Cage Superman.
I
I
did
think that
not.
would have been the best
Really?
cinematic Superman. Yep,
Really?
because he's
Okay.
nutty enough.
Now sometimes
It
you
would have
can
been.
put a character that you are pretty sure is pretty much the character that like the character they're trying to get them to portray together, and it
Got
could
you.
seem nonsensical and just happen to work perfectly. Like example, Kelsey Grammer being Beast.
Okay, yeah.
Like you might not have seen that coming before, and if somebody had said it though, it's like, oh, that's perfect. And if somebody had said that about Nick Cage and Joker, I'd be down. But Superman, I let
Okay,
Shaq play Superman first. Oh
Shaq
wait, he
did
kind of
play
did, low
Man.
key. Like,
Yeah, Man of Steel. Um, Steel. Hey, with the sledgehammer shotgun.
he meant
People
that.
forget that. People forget that. Um, and then you had Dwight Howard, who was also the Man of Steel, wearing the little cape. He was out there like little cape. He said, "I'm out here flying. With a little cape, just flying around."
you sound,
The...
you sound like if Eddie Murphy smoked cigarettes. Charlie Murphy.
Somebody clip that. I need that.
For real.
I need that. God, Jesus, I didn't realize how much I needed that in my life.
Oh, I wish I had more hands.
He said,
I get that clip 4 thumbs
God.
down.
He said, "You sound like Eddie Murphy if he smoked a lot." Charlie Murphy.
That was way
Okay,
too.
folks, look. I personally think that Nicolas Cage would have been an amazing Superman because it would have been a dystopian. Wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Tim Burton who was getting ready to do it? I could be wrong.
If it was, I might actually hear them out.
That's what I'm saying. Like the director makes all the difference.
Yeah, I hear that out.
I imagine Superman, Nicolas Cage Superman. Oof. I just imagine like really crazy stuff going on. I think Nicolas Cage would make a great Red Sun Superman.
Look at this.
Hey yo, that outfit is mad drippy.
We gotta get rid of these ads because, like, unless they gonna pay us, I don't care about the Limu Emu.
They out here.
But
Not
we'll let
running
this
no
play.
checks.
We'll let this play though. Y'all can have it. Much respect for Octavia Spencer. I'll let him. Look at this. This is basically like this is the Guyver. This is
Why?
like
Why he had so many wrinkles on his cheeks, man?
he looked like they ain't painted his Piccolo cosplay.
Stop.
Like, look at this. The first thing I think is not Superman. Like even that looked like the symbiote.
Bro,
My
let
bad.
him be great. Let him be great.
It's the movie. My bad. Symbiote. I forgot they like to mess everything up.
Movies always got to ruin everything.
They got to. It's crazy they made the blueprint for you.
Like all you had to do was follow all the animated series, all the oh yeah, look at the punches. Yeah,
Imagine having the bubble guts in that suit.
bro, you just gonna have to let it ride.
And then they got nowhere to go. It can't creep down your leg. It's just
Yeah,
it's
like you
just
just
there.
gotta let that ride. Hey, why his calves look like that though? He said, "Da-da-da-da."
I low key thought it was a Fantastic Four. No, it's Gene Simmons.
Duh.
Like,
This is a cat cosplay. This this is a Kiss cosplay. I quit.
this screen test.
Hey, no lie though, I would have wanted to see this movie.
I would have watched it just because it was Nick Cage as Superman, not because I thought it would be a good movie. Same reason I keep watching the Fantastic Four movies. Like I don't expect
You
much
know,
of anything. But
I still haven't seen the newest one. I just refuse to watch it.
I watched as much as I could stomach. Like,
See, hearing shit like that,
but the cast is actually good. Oh, hold up.
Wait, what about the felt? Look at the felt though. He came out in the Liberace, in the Liberace cape. He said, "I'm out here velvet crushed down."
He borrowed
He
that
said,
mug
"Look
from
at
Doctor Strange.
man." He said, "Hold me down, bro." Them shoulders though.
Look at the fake skin.
The camera hide that. Don't worry, y'all. Go ahead, spray that up. I wonder, has he talked? Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a real, like, if Edward Scissorhands and, like, the Tick had a baby.
You know what I would want to see from a Nicolas Cage Superman? Like, honest to God, I would want to see Superman towards the end of, like, everybody else's life in his world. Like, Lois Lane is getting old. Like, he's at the end of, because, of course, he ain't going to age like that. But everybody he loves and cares about around him is towards the end of their life, and he still is Superman.
I've been lied to my whole life. They told me that there were no more interesting Superman stories. They said you had to either make him a Nazi, or do nothing, make him young and impulsive or something.
See, when I always feel when you deal with immortals or you deal with godlike ability people, it's the scenarios around them that makes the story. Because that's why Superman video games are usually trash, because he's Superman. Like it's hard to, how do I create stress? Like, is every bad guy gonna have a little piece of
Kryptonite,
a freaking kryptonite in their pocket? Like, come on.
Look at this. He's Bizarro. Look at this. He look like
That would be a good one. Bizarre. What up, everybody? So basically, right now we are talking about this is level 2 episode of Peep Game Podcast, level 1 gaming. We are actually sitting here talking about Nicolas Cage and how his test run of the Superman suit that was super glossy. He looked like when they turned the settings on ultra on video games to try to showcase how great the graphics card is. When everything looked extra wet.
That man's suit got ray tracing.
He got ray tracing. Yeah, ray tracing before it ever was even thought about. He definitely had it. But the point is, when it comes to Superman or godlike characters, period, the world around them is what makes the story great. Like showing, I really do think Tim Burton directing a Superman where it's not built around his powers, that's where the real I think it'll really shine, because we know what Superman can do. We know Superman can fly, he can speeding bullet, this and that and the third, go super fast. He can fly off world, this, that, and the third, super strength, laser beam. Like, we know all that, and that's cool. But that doesn't have to be the leading thing when it comes to Superman. Flames came through.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, Flames is clutch for that one.
Appreciate it.
But no. So knowing all of that, Tim Burton directing that Superman where Superman's late in life, Everybody around him is aged to the point to where they're on their way out the door. His kids is old. His kids are way beyond his current looking age. And then he's still trying to figure out what's worth, like, is Earth still worth being saving? Like, do I continue this? Is it worthwhile? Do I I think that would
could
be a
be
better
done though.
story.
That would make for a really
Yeah,
good story.
it could be easily done. And I think, like, I even think it can be done on a smaller scale, like those guys who did the was it a Batman movie?
There
There
should
was
be
a
an
movie.
excuse. Good writing is good writing. Like
Good
when it
writing
comes
is good
down to it.
writing.
So like,
Flames, man, came through clutch, bro. Much love. But no, like, good. It does. I don't think it would take much.
yeah,
I
I mean,
really
when it
don't.
comes down to it, like you said, the director, whoever's writing it, which if it's Tim Burton, just go ahead, let him write it too.
Mhm.
Or like, depending on what you want to go for, because you could do like a super dark, messed up, like Garth Ennis type thing too. Like that could work out for a Superman story. I mean, y'all want to see Superman go there anyway. And the fact
No.
that he's not outright the villain, like something like Injustice, the fact that he's not outright the villain puts like a whole will he, won't he type thing on it because
What
we've seen him there before.
what's the guy that does the weird those weird shot angle movies? Like the hotel
1408.
God. No, not he doesn't do horror movies. He does those weird, like, I could either see the guy who did Jojo Rabbit. I could see him directing this Superman movie. I think he's the guy that does the Thor movies as well. Tahiti, is it Takiki? I don't want to butcher his name. I don't know how to say his name.
I'm not gonna lie,
But
I'm probably not gonna know it.
but then also, there's a director, and it's gonna bother me to no end. Give me a second, guys. He does like weird movies where they're like eccentric as hell. Grand Budapest, the guy who did Grand
Oh,
Budapest.
okay.
Um, I forgot the director's name. It's gonna kill me.
I don't know it either, but like that
Wes
sort of
Anderson.
style.
Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson can do this Superman movie 100%, and I could imagine it being done well. It would be quirky. It would be a love story but funny, and then it would still have all the same drama and superhero-ness of Superman.
Yeah, it
And I
would be
think it'd
like
be
it would have the opportunity to give Superman a personality.
yes, it would make him very human. And the only way I could truly see him being that human is experiencing his close, not just friends, not just citizens he failed to save, this, that, and the third, but literally people that know him as who he is on all levels. Batman's dead and gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like all the mortal, all the human heroes, they're all done. You're all dealing with their grandkids, or their, it's. I think that would be a better world to finally get. Like, that's what it would take to truly shape Superman's human personality.
I think that could work out. So, you ready for an awkward segue? You know what I
Yeah, let's
always
do it.
wanted to see in real life?
What do you want to see?
One of these.
Ooh, yeah.
Imagine being able to hop into a giant ass robot and just fly the hell off. Or not even that. Imagine being able to hop into a giant ass robot and kneel like right next to the window of the person you hate the most, and with a big giant robo hand just.
Yep. Or throw up a fist and be like, Black Lives Matter. And then, like, you shoot off a firework and it launches off and it says Black Lives Matter. But
All Black Gundam.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Call him Nightwing. I call him Mobile Panther. Mobile Panther out.
What would you call your Gundam?
Ooh.
You know what? I name it
Ooh.
after my favorite Gundam series, and not that it would be named after the Gundam series. I just think it's gangster for it to be called G Gundam, and there's already a series called G Gundam. So yeah, I'll be riding around in the G Gundam.
G Gundam. What would I name? I think I would name my Gundam
Gundam
something
Black.
crazy like Righteous Touch, or
Oh shit!
the Thumb of God, like something weird.
Damn.
Like,
Some this hand of mine glows with an awesome power. Hey, the greatest series, Gundam series for me has
uh-huh.
got to be G Gundam. Because it was so much different from all the rest of them while still like fitting that whole it still fit in the mold of a Gundam show, but like they piloted them differently than every other show. I mean, if you ask me, that's where like Pacific Rim came from. Oh y'all, he in daddy mode. Watch,
Yeah, my
best
bad.
father
Yeah,
ever.
I'm full dad mode, and she's mad because I won't give her something she wants because I told her I'm live right now. But baby, I love you. Just you need to go sit down and wait until mommy's done, okay?
Don't make her mad. She ain't gonna be having it.
She already mad, bro. She came in here hot. I'm
Oh
guessing
yeah,
her
you
little
already said
Halloween
the no
party didn't
word.
go. Yeah, no, it doesn't work well in this house. It's folks. Oh, Goran Lagann for me. Yeah, that show was intense, man.
I never finished
Spoiler
it.
alert: people die.
I never finished it.
You
I
know
s-
what? Absolutely. Okay. Gundam name. Let me be real, because God's Thumb would be dope, but uh, I would call it Good Intentions.
because the road to hell is paved
To
with
hell.
Gundams. Like,
I would name my Gundam Good Intentions. Like, hey, that was I think there was a gun on Destiny that was called that, and I thought that was the coolest shit on earth. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing.
name it
Like,
Great
you got killed by a
Expectations.
gun named Good Intentions. Come on.
Gundam Factory Yokohama really did. Oh, I gotta. Why? Because I know it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Like, this is the type of thing I've always wanted to see my whole life. I'm just saying, who was funding the building of a giant ass robot? Especially if it don't, like, just imagine, what if this smug actually can get up and just take off and like move as nimbly as a Gundam can in the show? Like, if it's actually an instrument of war in plain sight, and it's just like playing like it's slow until you piss them off.
Okay. And that's true, because you got to assume if they took the time and money to build a giant robot, this is definitely a test.
Like,
Now, whether they're ready to test it, because you got to think about all the benefits that'll come, and they even on Gundam they showed that from giant mechanized suits, you got construction, you got just all industry is elevated with giant mechs, and they showed that in the show. Like the most recent series, Young Bloods, I believe it was called, or I forgot. It's on Netflix. I watched it. It's pretty damn dope. It's intense. They got a social. There's always a sociopath main character. But they're out like working the fields and shit in Gundams or in mobile suits, because there is a difference between a mobile suit. Then
and a
you got the
Gundam.
Gundams,
Yeah.
and then you have the I think they're called like armor. Like I
If you got a
forgot.
Gundam,
I
you
forgot the
special.
whole. Yeah, Gundam, and this is so far in the future that they refer to Gundams as things of the past, that if you there's only like so many of them. I think there is only like 20 something actual Gundams
In all the
in the
series, they
universe.
pretty much are like limited.
Yeah, like
I
everybody doesn't have a Gundam.
yeah.
Like nations, like each nation has like one.
It's because you cold. Yeah, like I don't know. I just think it's dope that they actually built that. But at the same time, it just crosses my mind that take a lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of manpower.
Like you ain't do that for fun. Like
Yeah,
that's not just like you.
this
That
is
ain't
not a
just some
rich
shit to have
man's.
fun with.
This is not a rich man's model kit.
Exactly. Like no, this was state funded. There's clearly a lot of thought behind it.
Now, I
Like
mean,
it's
I could probably look into. who actually, if you want to, you can check it out. But
Got
Yokohama,
you.
I forgot what they were called. Yokohama something. Let's rewind and see if we can see it.
I think it was called Yokohama Gundam.
No, it was something else. It's like apparently it's like a theme park. I can't remember. I'll let y'all know in a second when I find out. But um,
Gundam Factory Yokohama.
yeah, Gundam Factory. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean I get it, but I don't see any other company building something this dope.
Right, that part.
Like they literally created chunks of the Harry Potter world. And like how I felt when I'm sure you can tell how I felt like when I first heard that thing existed. They literally created chunks of the galaxy far away, chunks of Star Wars that you can go and visit, and yet and still I just want to pilot a damn Gundam.
I okay. Okay. We'll dive down this. We'll go down this road. Um what do you think will come first? Full dive technology or active working mobile suits?
Mm. Mobile suits,
You think mobile suits will come first?
absolutely, because it can only get cheaper to make,
That is true.
and the
And then you heard
technology
they
is
just
there.
exactly. You heard they just found what was that thing? They just found that meteorite worth over 10 quintillion dollars worth of metals and ores and this type of stuff is starting to be it'll be functional because now you got an actual working machine with hands and mobility out there farming asteroids because we know that's the next step. But yeah, let me not get on that because I can go for days talking about that.
This is
But
crazy.
yeah,
Like, but yeah, the construction of that. Oh, why we talking about crazy stuff that people did in real life from an anime? Why this Gundam stuff is all great and fine and good, and I really want that in real life. Another thing we grew up wishing that we could do in real life was be our favorite character from Dragon Ball Z. Like everybody wanted to
mm,
be Goku. Everybody wanted to be able to yell loud enough for their hair to turn blonde, and then they could fire shit from their hands. This dude though actually turned itself into Trunks. Like legit turned itself into future Trunks. Um all diet and exercise. No, I can't remember his name, but it's no what's the word I'm looking? No plastic surgery.
oh, that's dope.
This is all diet, exercise, and hair dye.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people like that one dude who turned himself into I believe Ken, the Barbie doll,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one chick who turned herself into a Barbie. It was a lot of surgery involved. So this is actually really dope. Nothing against surgery. If you want to change something, you got the bread to do it. By all means, have fun. We all that does is put us one step closer to cyberpunk.
Yeah. It's just crazy because like we seen all this hooked on the look type stuff before. Dude turned himself to a
Yeah.
tiger, somebody turned themselves to a
Uh huh.
snake, every last one of them is getting surgery though. So for
Yeah.
somebody to just for one, I guess it goes to show who your heroes are. It
Sure.
goes to show who your influences are. That I could go under the knife, or I could like eat a damn senzu bean. I could do some push ups. I can
Yeah.
learn the backflip. Um,
Yeah. With the cosplay stuff, man, what I always loved is how much and I'm not saying it as disrespectful. I love how much goes into it. Like this is when I see somebody who came up with a full ensemble, it's not like you can just order the outfit. It's not just a costume. Like these people are cutting the material, these people are measuring. They became legit seamstress. Like it's no joke. And I mean, this dude is literally eating almonds for lunch and krill oil and creatine in order to be his hero.
but just think
Like,
about that. Like, just the words krill oil sound nasty. Like, sound like they don't taste good. They didn't taste good coming out my mouth. Like, krill oil, any sort of fish
look,
oil.
bro, this dude definitely eats raw oats. Like, just not even cooked. Like he's
Yeah, just blend them up, some blueberries. That's all the flavor you need.
yeah, like oh, sugar. I haven't had sugar in 10 years.
What's sugar?
Like this is yeah, but look, this dude to be his hero. Now, of course, it's probably more than that, but like, nah, it's to be his hero. This dude even got a purple
Yeah,
a bandana, purple bandana.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
Yusuke. He at least he got to do what the hell he wanted. I'd rather be
Yeah.
Yusuke.
Like, see, for me, who would I cosplay as? I don't know, man. I think the easiest one to be would just be like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh no, is that dog
Only
the bounty
because
hunter?
it do look like Dog Bounty Hunting behind him. And I could do a push up.
I could do a push up.
Like, bro, don't want that.
Some blended sunflower seeds and water.
He said he lives off the dew of the earth.
Some flex seeds.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda, that'd be easy. Because to cosplay, all the black people I would want to cosplay as, they kind of in shape. And it would be a whole lifestyle change. Like, I don't know.
I don't know who I could cosplay as. Like, I can't. I mean, I thought about doing Miles Morales for a long time, but you know,
That'd be cool.
it's just because I'm a black dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have miscellaneous. Some of us have like people that we really match, but for the most part, we be having like miscellaneous people. Like one of the Cloud Ninja. Well, which one? I don't know one of them.
I probably could pull off the third Raikage, or the first Raikage. He was kind of hefty. No, the third one was. The first one, he looked like Afro Samurai with a clean cut. I just love how black they were. Like, hitting Cloud
It was
Village,
just like
man.
normal, like
They was just really normal
cool.
black folk. They want to be bothered. Didn't really care much about the rest of them.
It was just like, yeah, don't
Just
come over here.
keep
with
our
that.
name out your mouth.
Yeah.
Yep. Like we good. Like, oh, he even did the eyebrows. Dude ain't playing no games.
And they don't even look dyed. But I mean,
Nah.
on the cool, like I can get behind it. Like I understand for you to go that far. Of all things that it could be, Dragon Ball Z. There's much worse influences, and there's much weirder stuff you can be doing than this. So yeah, I can
100%. Like it, yeah. He could be part of like.
Look at
Hey, but what if he was?
Spider-Man
Oh, is that
though?
is that Spider dude back there holding it down? He's like, yeah, I'm on here. Y'all see me?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I can dig it. I think it's dope. But going from wanting to be something that you see as legendary to actual real life living legends.
I love how the black dude recognized him.
Oh yeah. Hold up, you know hear what he said.
He hyped. Don't do it.
He said that's the coolest shit I ever seen. Nah, but for real, going to real life legends. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what it is about us not all getting the cool information when we was growing up. I don't know if it's just that the internet was so young as we were getting older. But we never got to know like the dope shit or not even like the real history behind certain stuff. Like I didn't know about Tulsa until I was an adult, like Black Wall Street until I was an adult. I didn't know about say Tuskegee till I was almost an adult. You know, just certain stuff you don't get taught about. And another one of those things, which I'm gonna move over to Wikipedia, even though it's not always as accurate as you'd like it to be. Yasuke, the Black Samurai, the thing that they say is the inspiration for what's that do? Afro Samurai, and you know, by extension, the inspiration for Samuel L. Jackson as a person. Or half the characters he played, one or the other.
Afro.
But legit, it was and you know, we all gamers, so we've all, even if we haven't heard, even if not from a history book, have all heard of Oda Nobunaga. And he was a person that ended up being a vassal of his. He was the first and only. He was the first foreign samurai, but the first and only black samurai. You know, we got to bring this up because for a long time, for a little while now, there have been rumblings of a movie, and rest in peace to the real life Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman was set to play him.
Yeah.
And sadly enough, it's a lot of people's first time ever even hearing about the character, and a lot of people after won't even realize that this was a real person.
And it's cold game that a lot of our real life heroes either get washed in history, and I mean, even still to this day, that I mean, we can go into the richest person ever. Still to this day, was the uncountable Mansa Musa. Like,
Hmm.
there's so many. It's so amazing. I mean, and you can cross so many lines when it's whether it's like the oldest church is in Ethiopia, like you can go all through these different layers, and but nobody takes the time to tell us. And folks, of course, always go and do your own research. You don't have to take our word for it. Our Wikipedias, you plenty of books out there.
Exactly.
But um, but it's so crazy how often how hard we have to look to find out basic truths. Like, it is what it is. Um,
That
you
said,
know,
for the sake of fun, unless
yeah.
you have anything profound you
Mm-mm,
want to say, for the sake of
mm-mm.
fun, I want to look through Yasuke's Wikipedia page, and since we're likening these people to like real life people to fictional people, I want to see if we can find any sort of similarity between him and Afro Samurai. Like maybe he was running around Japan trying to find number
Bro,
one headband. Now, so let's see who
man,
he is. I'll just read some of this entry, like the first part of the Wikipedia entry. Now, Yasuke was a retainer of African origin who served under the Sengoku period Japanese daimyo Oda Nobunaga. Yasuke arrived in Japan in a service of Italian Jesuit missionary um, Alessandro Valligano. Look. I didn't say I could read well. I just said I would read.
right?
I know I just heard somebody correctly pronounce his name last night, and I completely forgot how it went. But visitors of missions in India. Yasuke was present during the Hanoji incident, the forced suicide of Oda Nobunaga at the hands of the samurai general Akechi Mitsuhide. Yasuke is thought by some to have been the first African that Nobunaga had ever seen, and he was one of the many Africans to have come from with the Portuguese to Japan. Um, the crazy thing about that is, I think that there's a big misconception, even among the people, the few of us who have really been learning about him, that he was a slave. And I'm sure he was at some point. I'm definitely sure he
Yeah,
had been trafficked
especially
before.
dealing with the
He
Portuguese at this point in time,
like
this point in history.
he had been taken
Portuguese.
before. Um,
Hmm.
but there's a couple facts that I know of that kind of suggest that he wasn't a slave at the time of, or he hadn't been a slave for some time by the time he had met Nobunaga. Um, One of those things is that the missionary that he was with, a fairly well known dude, he had him hired on as a bodyguard. He was his employee, really,
Ah,
literally
okay.
just his bodyguard. The dude actually spoke out against slavery. He wasn't with the slave trade at all, so he would not have taken Yasuke on as a servant. He would have taken him on as an employee because he was just very against that type of thing. Um, and I think he had been in his service for, I want to say, 4 years, something like that. Um,
Okay.
but think about the fact that he would have had to know a lot in a short amount of time. Like, it's your first time visiting Japan. Eventually, obviously, he learned the language, but Japanese court is just as formal as one would think it is.
Hmm. I imagine it being extremely formal.
So, like, that's a complete different type of speech. That's a complete different type of like interaction than everyday. Hey, let me get some guards. Let me get some milk and some eggs and then go home. This is a very different thing. You gotta like bow at the right length for the right amount of time and all that extra shit. So, um, to have just been able to jump into something like that out of nowhere in a new language and a new life in that way, and I'm sure him staying with Nobunaga infatuated with him as he was, it ended up being some sort of like it really was probably was some sort of bargaining chip or some type of thing to get the missionary in Nobunaga's favor. But
Mm.
it's funny how I guess Yasuke sort of ended up richer than the dude he worked for.
ain't that a trip? Like, surpass the master, but that's often what it becomes. And there's nothing. I think what makes this so dope is, and sad at the same time, is how much we don't know. And I'm just glad that we know something, because this could have got washed in history. Because the world's a big place, a lot of stuff happened, a lot of historical events across the globe, and I'm glad that this was prominent enough to stand out and be documented through time, even at the little bit that it is. And who knows? I haven't read any books, being honest, just out front.
Oh, I'm about to find you one. I actually know a good one that you should check out. So
okay,
I'm about to put you on in a second.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a big world. It's a big world, and I'm glad that moments like this stood out, and it was alongside prominent figures in history. That's dope.
So this particular author has a couple different books, but I'm trying to find. I don't want to give away my stuff, so I'm not trying to like pop everything up on screen. But I'll find the cover so you can check it out. Hold up. But I think this dude wrote 2 different books. I think he's the only person that I know of that has basically just went out of their way to find as much factual information about Yasuke as possible. And there's 2 different books. One's sort of an academic account of as much factual information as he could find, and the other is more of a narrative, more of a story. Oh snap! I ended up actually finding the. Ooh, I might have accidentally.
He said, "I found the stuff."
I might have accidentally Jack Sparrowed this mug. I hope not. Oops.
He said, we out here part-time pirating. It was like, not full-time. We not here for a long time, here for a good time. Hashtag get it where you fit in. Hashtag oops. Hashtag should have had a better security guard. Hashtag if you find it on the floor, is it yours?
Hashtag 5-second rule.
Hot potato.
Hot potato. Wait.
Hey, no. Oh, go ahead.
5-second rule? Is it like literally a hot potato? Because they.
Whenever I'm thinking about whenever anything remotely criminal crosses my mind, I always ask myself, what would Phoenix Jones do?
Oh my God. No, it's time to go. Cause like
I wear this. I wear. Some people think this is my wedding ring. It's really a ring of truth and honesty.
You finna do some dumb. Stay I snap off the weed.
I snap it every time I think like something remotely criminal. Like, oh damn, it's a quick, easy download. Like, it's just one song. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. And then what would Phoenix Jones do? And then I look up and he's always right there, watching out for the community.
So what would Phoenix Jones name his Gundam?
Oh man, easy. Crime Stopper. he said 211.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
He'd call it
if it was a Zoid, it'd be McGruff.
Oh God. Oh God. And then he fight combat, and because you gotta fight evil with a little bit of evil, so he wear black Air Forces. Oh, but no. It's part of the ensemble.
I guarantee you Phoenix Jones had black forces.
Oh, he definitely has black force energy. You have to be out here in these streets to report these crimes. Um, like and he doesn't go full black Air Forces. He got the gun bottoms because he's good. Like
It's time for us to quit. Um, so I wanted to check out the IMDb page for the Yasuke movie that we have been talking about, but it's pretty much naked. There's a little piece of a synopsis.
did you check
Obviously
Lakeith Stanfield? Because I know he's supposed to be doing
the Netflix version.
the Netflix version.
You're right. Let's see what he's talking about. I actually
Um,
have been staying away from that story.
oh, because my bad. Then let's not. Because look, I've been staying away from stuff too. Like I haven't watched all the Nightwire City stuff. Like this is why I haven't had a meltdown about Cyberpunk 2077. Because for those who don't know, it was delayed again for the third time this year.
That broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Bro, I am mentally trying to check out from Cyberpunk. Like, and because one, there's 1.5 million other games I need to be playing and reviewing and all this other stuff. Level 1 gaming, pow, 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 pow.
bang bang.
Bang, bang. But there's a lot of games out here, man. It's a lot of games out here. Like you know my backlog is stupid. I low-key want you to mail me your copy of Ghost of Tsushima so I can run that. But it just what was I gonna say? We talked about this earlier. I am happy about this because his voice and his demeanor, I could picture him playing a dope ass, chill ass samurai.
Look at the tattoos though. Not that I see anything particularly Japanese there. I'm just saying like he got the tattoos of a nerd, a black nerd.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's all.
Do he have a Starberry logo on him?
Low key, he kind of looked like Scar from the left arm, or from the right arm, I guess. From his weight,
I swear that's a Starberry logo on his arm, bro. He definitely shopped at Stephen Barry's, or is that a 3?
That's a snake.
From what I'm looking at, it looked like the Starberry emblem. Nothing wrong with Starberries. I had the shorts. I think I'm wearing them right now. Wait, was Protege his? I think I was wearing them. But look, folks, we got a lot of good content coming out. Not just with level 1, but just for black content, period. There's a bunch coming out. You got all these horror movies, which are dope. It's Halloween tomorrow. Well, yeah, at this point, it's Halloween tomorrow. And you got like Good Hair. That looks like a legit horror movie that I want to watch. You have Resident Evil.
I'm not even gonna lie, it don't look like a horror movie I'd want to watch, but I'm probably going to watch it anyway, just cause
it looks like See, we talked about this, and let's do this here. It's funny. Why do all of our horror movies have to be so rooted in like real? Is it because our day to day is really that scary? In reality,
yeah,
like heavy, like rooted, not somewhat based on reality. Like, oh, there was a guy who was killed at a park, and then they took that story and he came back, and now he's haunting the town. No, it's like literally, oh hey, black people have issues with their hair, so let's hair in society. So instead of just making a movie about hair, let's make it a movie about the horrors of transforming yourself and turn it into a horror movie. Like what? Or fitting into society and the duality of it all, and Get Out, or not Get Out, but what was that damn Us? Like just like everything's got to be heavily rooted. I just want to see some black people in space fighting dragons. If I'm being honest.
The ghost of an artist and son of a slave who was murdered in the late 19th century for his relationship with a white painter's daughter. Candyman. That's what our horror movies are. That's what our horror movies sound like.
I hate it here.
That's what a horror movie sound like.
Yeah.
Or Get Out.
Mm-hmm.
Us was the only
Like
one that
what?
wasn't caused directly by a white woman, but that's a whole nother issue.
That's a whole nother. Yeah,
Like,
bro. Hey man, what was she eating? Cereal without milk, or did she pour her milk first and then pour the cereal? She did something that was super sus in that movie, and I was like, red flag, red flag. Hey, no, dude. That it's funny. That's always like a legit fear of mine is being in a space where, because we deal with it so much that I try to avoid those spaces, like the fun versions of that. Like I deal with it at work. I deal with it going to grocery stores, this, that, and the third, because I don't live in a majority black city or anything like that. So I'm always odd man out. So I don't want to be odd man out in fun environments. Like I don't want that. Like that's not. I still gotta, I still gotta acknowledge I'm the big black guy in the room. like come on. But yeah, these horror movies, bro.
but I'm not gonna say it's. I mean, it scares us.
Yeah, it plays on the whole thing, but it's like, damn it. Can I just get Busta Rhymes beating up Michael Myers again? like hitting him with a wheel kick? Like,
nah.
I get old boy duking it out with Jason Voorhees, like
No.
throwing hands?
Because
Like,
if
give
you
me
want to
more
be
of that.
scared, what you gonna get is pulled over. That's scary enough.
Bruh.
But that
All
being
right,
said, man, like tomorrow is Halloween.
y'all be safe out there. If you go out, please don't go out. Stay your ass at home.
like I'm just gonna let y'all know nobody's wasting enough money to like put drugs in each of your kids' candy, so that's not anything you really have to worry about. But
You do got to worry about that COVID though.
yeah, check that shit anyway. Actually, your kids shouldn't be trick or treating, but that's neither here nor there. That's for you, neither you nor me. I'm only saying tomorrow's Halloween, and we hope y'all enjoy that shit. Play something scary. We're gonna make Baron play like the scariest thing he could find. What's your scary game for tomorrow's stream? I'm just making you stream tomorrow. Like,
I might stream on Twitch too. I haven't streamed on Twitch in forever. But I might be doing. See, if I say Resident Evil 7, it's gonna be real basic because I feel like everybody and their mom gonna be streaming Resident Evil 7 tomorrow.
maybe.
Or no, most people gonna be streaming. What's that game? Phasmophobia.
Phantasmophobia.
Yeah. And that, and then I'm actually almost done with Resident Evil 2. And the only reason I know is because I looked ahead because I was struggling. And I was like, good, I'm struggling at the end. That's a good thing. I just got the flamethrower. So I'm out here ducking and dodging zombies trying to conserve my fuel. Like, shake him off. Cut to the and then I got a couple clips of them link your Twitch. Oh, got you, bro. Twitch.tv. But yeah, I haven't streamed on Twitch and like probably since the beginning of this year.
It's been 84 years.
It's been so long. I don't even know if it's set up. I'm nervous. I probably got to relink everything, find my stream key, and do all this other fun stuff. But Dallas clearly set me up for failure.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to see if, like, some scary shit you was trying to get into.
Hey, what's a trip? Playing that zombie mode of Call of Duty.
I'd let you off the hook with Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I'd be like, okay, cool, we can run this shit. I'm just gonna keep bringing up that game until we get some multiplayer in.
If it's cheap enough right now, I might try to convince my wife to get it for me.
I mean, I can't talk. I ran. What's the name? See, I forgot the damn name of the game. Avengers for the first time in a long time at this point. I ran Avengers with my brother, and I was actually having fun. But I don't think it would be nearly as much fun if I hadn't been playing with him.
He was like, solo run, and I'm tired. But no, I'm going to replay Outlast. Yeah, see, I'm not built for that, bro. Like my body, I need weapons to kind of make me feel better about the evils I'm facing and the monstrosities I'm going against.
You can get away with Doom or something.
All you got is that camp. See, I feel like Doom gonna make me pass out. Like I'm a faint. Like Booster, jump here, jump there.
Doom, Prey. What else will work?
I heard Prey is kind of intense.
I've been thinking about playing Vampire or like Murdered Soul Suspect or something I ain't finished yet.
Mm,
But all the horror games
it
that I haven't finished kind of like suck. Except Evil Within.
that's a good. Hey, you know that on the Evil Within 2, I believe they got an update where you can run it first person,
Oh,
and it changes the entire game.
I'm
I
not gonna
watched the
lie, I don't
guy
want to
play
do
it for a bit.
that.
I watched the dude play it for a bit, and what sucks about this is because most first person games, they build it with first person in mind, so everything's for the most part in perspective and easy to come across, and even if they are behind you, the game clearly makes it to where something's behind you. Well, this game was built for third person over the shoulder, and now, even though it's in first person, they didn't change the game. It's just now visually first person. So, and I was talking to a guy, he was like, "You hit it on the head. Like you're Alien Isolation. I played that in an actual egg at E3. I think I was at E3. If not E3, it was GameStop Expo. But I was in the actual Alien egg, and they had all these cameras on your face, and they were showing everybody while you were playing, and I was sitting there squealing,
Oh, that's
running,
dope.
and yeah, it was bad. I almost won, but I was definitely terrified.
That's dope. That's also kind of some whole ass shit, but it's dope. They
Yeah,
gotta show
they
everybody
definitely.
a scared face. That's kind of fucked up.
I was looking real stupid. I know I was 100%.
But that's part of the advertisement.
Yep.
That's part of
I
the
wonder if I got
entertainment.
used in a commercial. How dumb I was looking.
Man, um, we black. We always getting used.
Yeah, man.
I just want y'all to know them jokes not gonna stop. I know we might make some of y'all uncomfortable, and
Gonna make it itch.
for that I apologize. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry, but I'm apologizing. Um, but yeah, welcome to level1gaming.com. Like,
Ooh, ooh, where you can get all your news, all your gaming news. We got anime stuff. We actually got some dope anime and comic writers.
we do.
Um, yeah, much love to those folks. And then you got a guy whose voice you hear every week, sometime throughout Friday. Like you hear his voice for about 2 minutes and 30 some seconds. Ask me how he magically always gets it to that number with no plan. Like he don't plan it that way, but it just magically works that way. Um, it happens. Ooh, yeah.
While we're
Let's go
talking
over this.
about our anime writers, I figure I'll highlight, before we get out of here, we usually do a suggestion. I actually had a suggestion ready for y'all to go, but I figure instead of doing that, I'll just pull up on somebody's article that's relevant to what's going on right now. We'll check it out. So, top 5 anime to watch for Halloween. This is. I haven't seen Hellsing. Have you ever seen Hellsing?
I watched a few episodes. I haven't finished it because I got a bad habit of bouncing around.
It
But it
seems
is
dope.
dope, real gritty. Ooh,
It's up your alley.
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was
Okay, let me tell you, ReZero Helsing is fire. From the episodes I saw, isn't it only like 7 episodes?
the
Or
little
am I
of
thinking?
Hellsing I have seen. It does look fire as fuck.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 different Helsings. The one I'm talking about doesn't have that many episodes, but it is dope. But ReZero, folks, please, please, please watch it. It's sad as hell. It's cold as hell. It's yeah, it's a good one. It'll have you in your feels
So what
and
is it
like once
about?
a guy basically every time he dies, he wakes up at a checkpoint.
Like if you could
But
save in real life? Oh, if you could
kind
save your game in real life.
but the problem is you still die. Like it's cold shit, man. And then it's funny because his life is almost like a video game, but it's not video game mechanics in any way, shape, or form. It is just life. But as he's doing certain things, once he gets to a certain point, I forgot how he works it. I don't want to spoil it too much, but he actually will get a new checkpoint. And then when he dies, he'll go back to that point. And it just it gets intense. He gets fucked up.
Damn, son. Now this next one
Yeah.
I've heard of, but I haven't seen. High School of the Dead.
Ooh. Do not watch. It is not safe for work in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I could tell as
Uh,
soon as we seen. Wait, there y'all go. Y'all can see now.
yeah, NSFW.
And I'm guessing I don't have. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can guess just by the title exactly what it's about.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a scene in that show where this chick basically like falls down and she's holding a sniper rifle and the guy mounts the sniper rifle in between her chest because like with the gun, yeah. And like he's legit shooting like using her chest as a mount. And like
Oh, this
and
would be a
then
fun show.
yeah, and then like a bullet flies and then the bullet goes through like another chick's chest.
I, yeah, it's fan
Yeah,
service. Fan service is
yeah,
what they call
fan
it.
service to
Yeah,
the max.
I dig it.
It's dope though. Like honestly, they didn't have to put that much fan service in it.
So
It was unnecessary because it was a dope show.
I mean, I think a lot of shows can do that and they don't really need to, but they do it anyway just because.
Mm-hmm. The
Like
purr factor.
Kill la Kill,
Oh, dude, it was
they
almost
didn't
hard for me to
need
watch
to,
that.
but
Yeah,
it
it was
was.
almost hard for me to watch because it's just damn.
But at the same time, like it's actually a good anime.
Yep.
And speaking of good anime, the next one on the list is Soul Eater, and this is actually one of my personal favorites. Um, it's right up there. It's got sort of a Halloween aesthetic. The Death Academy,
Mm-hmm.
Death being like the actual Grim Reaper being the headmaster of the school that all these kids attend. Yeah, I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got
Fire Force should be up there too because it's the same artist.
Hells.
Ooh, I've never heard of this one.
It look.
Hey, I'm shocked he didn't put any Junji Ito up there.
Oh. Oh, that was 5 already. Oh, dang, that was a quick article. I was enjoying it.
I hope I'm not butchering his name, but
Junji
there's
Ito?
the dude makes absolute horrific. I'm talking like the spiral. Like I'm getting itchy just thinking about it. Not only does he play on the gross factor, but it's like legit fear. Like he really makes.
I'd never seen body horror in manga done
Yeah.
in manga. You know what I mean? Like done that effectively. And that's one of the reasons we have stuff like Parasite.
Uh-huh.
That's why we can have stuff like Parasite and it work out and it feel like it fits. That being said, man, I don't want to like hold y'all too much more. I've been digging this conversation, and we talked about a lot of stuff in real life, like real life Gundams and real life Black Samurais and real life Dragon Ball Z characters. If I'm able to find something else,
And Phoenix
cool.
Jones.
I said real. We talking about real things.
Why does it always copy?
That's what I want to know. He don't never tell me though. He always like, look, man, we appreciate y'all for pulling up. Also, while we talking
Oh,
about,
yeah.
I'm sorry, like I was about to let y'all go, but I have to give a shout out to
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go look up our Instagram because I want y'all to see.
See, okay, while he's doing that, I will say this: my top 5 anime to watch for Halloween is you gotta go and watch Overlord. That one's actually pretty damn dope.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it was dope.
Yeah, it's got some. It's not safe for work either, but it's not technically scary. But it's like a demon lich lord, like overseer. It's dope. Then you have there was another one, Fire Force. I definitely recommend watching Fire Force. It's not scary, but you're dealing with fire demons and otherworld and hellfire, and what else would I recommend? Oh, Castlevania. It's not necessarily an anime. At least I don't know if it was an anime.
No, it is an anime and it is fire.
Okay, it is an anime. Yeah, and it's dope. And then another one that just popped up, Blood of Zeus. Oh, Higurashi. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Good looks. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of all the ones. Oh, what's this? What are we looking at?
This is another cat creation. While I was saying I was giving shout outs, that's where this shirt came from. So
got you. Okay.
I just want to like show off a little bit for the people watching. I know you can't tell, but it's like the material this is made out of some type of like felt like material. I'm sorry, I'm fat.
Pause.
Like, and I don't. I just so I know I need to like not be feeling on my titty
Dude,
all in public like
This
this,
dude just over
but
here rubbing on his chest on the internet.
it feels so nice. It's like some type of like felt like material. It's dope as hell. And I don't know if y'all
He
can
said
see
it's a great trip shirt.
my homie Ray Mysterio over here. My homie Ray Mysterio over here is rapping.
He said, Peep game, Peep game,
Peep
Peep game podcast.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Peep game.
Like,
Bro, the commercials used to be hilarious. He was like, yeah, slip it to a Slim Jim.
snap it to a Slim Jim.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, much love, man.
Yeah, so
hooked it up. Got us on point. Clearly, she do everything and anything.
everything. And she always trying some new stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna try to be a guinea pig for like as much as possible because I'll take these shirts over almost any t-shirt that I receive from whoever, except for the gaming shirts. Like the ones from conventions, for whatever reason, they always fit like perfect. So
and then that material be dope too.
It's always like, man,
It's that thin cotton.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I'm not gonna nerd out over shirts and fabrics. What I am going to do is thank y'all for pulling up. This has been level 2 of Level 1 Gaming's Peep Game podcast, and we hope y'all pull up on us again. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna play y'all out on this week's sample flip. It's been great. It's been good, and thank y'all for pulling up.